Bien, hoy bienvenidos una vez más a las grandes entrevistas con grandes profesionales y grandes expertos del sector. Hoy estamos con alguien muy especial, alguien que ha sido New York Times bestseller, está entre los top 5 de streaming broadcaster, está entre los 10 influencers de social media, creador de la universidad de vendedores, ha trabajado con el Pentágono, con LinkedIn, con Google, con Microsoft, con grandes empresas y también ha sido alguien que nos ha influenciado mucho en el mundo de las ventas. Hoy tenemos la oportunidad de estar con Grant Cardone. Thank you very much, Grant, for this opportunity, for this interview with you. I'm sorry for my English, because I don't speak English very well.
Perfect, man. Perfecto, bravo.
Thank you. Okay, so Christian speak with me and both in English.
Okay, good. So, Grant, thank you very much for being in this interview. You really inspired us years ago when we were at a Mike Innings event. You were speaking there, and from there on, you didn't know. Now you know. You transform our whole business, the way that we make business, the way that we sell, the way that we close. Thank you so much. So it's for us an honor that you can now impact also our audience here in the Spanish speaking market. Thank you very much, Grant.
Well, thank you so much for thinking enough of me, yourself, and your audience to have me on. I appreciate it.
Okay, excellent. Bueno, ¿qué preguntas le podríamos hacer a Grant?
Fíjate, una primera pregunta es, ¿qué es lo que haces para que empresas como T-Mobile, Harley Davidson, BMW, Microsoft, Google, todas empresas contraten tus servicios?
Okay, Grant, what is it that you do in order to have companies like T-Mobile, Google, Verizon, BMW come to you, contract your services? What is it exactly that you do?
We've worked with everybody from Google, as big as Google, with hundreds of thousands of employees that sell a virtual product. Really, they're selling advertising and technology in many cases to customers, all the way to mom and pop stores, maybe the winery down the street that wants to sell this bottle of wine, right? So we work with companies that sell a tangible product and an intangible. And the reason companies hire us is because we can find that part of the market that your company is just not getting. So we look for missed opportunities, for missed customers, and then look to create approaches, sales strategies that will go directly to that client and sell them the product that you're trying to sell.
Got it. Perfect. Great. Bueno, pues prácticamente lo que Grant dice, luego lo iremos traduciendo. Correcto. Para que no os perdáis todo este contenido, ¿verdad?
Exacto.
Genial.
Una segunda pregunta es, imagínate que tienes a un cliente al teléfono que te dice, pues, que no tiene forma de encontrar dinero para pagarte. ¿Qué harías?
Okay, Grant, imagine this. You have a client here on the phone and tells you that there's no way for him to find money in order to pay you. How would you close that client? And I'm asking you this question because we know you're an expert, for us, the top expert in learning, teaching how to close.
So look, you're going to hear this at every level. The money objection is going to become an objection that the sales organization, the salesperson, or the company needs to handle it, whether you're selling business to business or business straight to a consumer. They're going to tell you, I don't have the money. Most of the time, do you want to translate in between, or do you want me just...
No problem. At the end, people will have their translation.
Yeah, most of the time, it's not even a valid objection.
Yeah.
Some of the time, it is valid. For instance, I just got off the phone. I called for a client. He's like, oh, we're getting all the business. I said, give me a list of everything you have not sold this month. They gave me a list. I called the first one on the list. While he was on the phone, I just picked up the phone and called him. I said, hey, why haven't you bought our product yet? That was the whole call. Hey, my name's Grant. I'm with such and such. I'm calling for one reason. Why have you not bought our product? Well, I don't have the money right now. We don't have what does that mean, you don't have the money? You don't have the monthly payment? You don't have the down payment? No. I don't have the credit necessary to buy the product. What does that mean again? Well, really what it means is I have to get rid of something. I got to get rid of a piece of equipment that I have a lease on in order to buy this new thing. I said, look, so what you're telling me, you don't have the lease with no money down. Okay. What do you want? If I could do all that, if I was a magician, he told me exactly what he needed. I'm like, good, I'll be calling you back with a deal. I'm going to buy your piece of equipment back. I'm going to get rid of that, or we're going to sell it for you. I'm going to get you into our product. I'm going to get you credit. The point is this, the company must take responsibility for the entire deal, not just answering the phone call. Right. The company's job is not to set up a storefront, advertise. Your job is to set up a store, advertise, and make sure the buyer gets your product, all the way down to getting the money. So in real estate, the real estate industry is almost criminal at this. The real estate agent says, it's not my job to get the financing. Look, if you don't get the financing, you're not going to get the deal done. So I would just tell every company, you need to take responsibility from the start of the call all the way to the funding to make sure you actually get the funding.
Right, exactly. Muy bien, genial. O sea que consejos muy prácticos que los veréis traducidos, ¿no? Y como vamos mal de tiempo, quizás podemos ir a la siguiente.
Let me just say something before, because I know already the viewer is thinking, oh, that'll work in America, but not here in Spain.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, because the mentality, idiosyncrasy, or the mindset of the people. What would you say?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's completely ridiculous. Yeah. Why is there a Starbucks in Madrid? Mm-hmm. Because a guy in America decided to put a Starbucks where you guys didn't put it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you guys got to knock off this thing. Sales is about people. It's not about Spanish, Russian, Mexican, American. When I'm selling people, it's not about men and women. When I am selling a person, we're making a decision not on sexes or races or countries.
Yeah.
Do you want this or not? Yeah, I want it, but I don't want to pay that much. I understand. So what the guy's telling you now is he wants his money more than he wants this. At the moment, he wants this more than he wants his money, a transaction will take place. That has nothing to do with nationality.
Got it. Perfect. Very good explain. Thank you. Thank you. La verdad es que genial. Podríamos hacerle la pregunta que estábamos viendo acerca si tiene una persona en un equipo que puede ser muy bueno vendiendo, ¿no?
Sí, sí puede ser muy bueno vendiendo, pero que quizás desde su infancia tiene esas creencias limitantes de que no puede llegar a ser un buen vendedor, que no sabe cómo cerrar ventas. ¿Qué le dirías? ¿Qué harías para entrenarle, para cambiarle quizás esa mentalidad?
Grant, imagine this. You have a person in your team who can be very good at selling, but you know what? Some childhood beliefs tell him that he's not a good closer. How would you train him?
Well, number one, there's a big difference between selling and closing. Mm-hmm. Most sales people that train salespeople do not. They mesh the two together.
Okay. Yeah.
They're not the same thing. I know people that are great at selling that cannot close. Mm-hmm. I know people that know how to close.
Yeah.
That never developed the sales skills.
Okay.
Okay. You know, in soccer, you guys are freaking soccer freaks.
Yeah, we are.
Now y'all love this game. You love this game, right? But just because I can set a ball up doesn't mean I can score, right?
Yeah.
So I might be good on defense and not good on offense. So look, you have to develop the skill set. You know, if you're going to go from playing defense to playing offense, from selling to closing, you have to develop the sales skill. Most companies, unfortunately, are only looking for salespeople.
Yeah.
As opposed to, oh, wait a minute, I need somebody. Ask for the order now.
Exactly.
See, it's like sell me the wine. That's one thing. Oh my God, man. 2011, only 2,500 bottles in the world. Grant Cardone had this in his office. That's selling.
Yeah.
There's no close there. Where's the close at? The closer's going to do this. $225. There's 250 bottles in the whole world. Okay? Never drink it. Never drink it. Keep it in your cabinet. It'll be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Check, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, how do you want to pay for it?
Great.
See, they're two different things, right?
Yeah, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
O sea, sí, hay dos personas diferentes, ¿no? Así que quizás la siguiente pregunta, ¿cuál sería?
La siguiente pregunta es, por ejemplo, si tuvieras que hacer dinero de forma rápida, de forma también ética, ¿qué problema solucionarías? ¿A qué nicho te dirigirías?
Okay, and even before this question, so you have two people, one that can sell, fill up the pipeline, and one that can close very good. Which one would you pick for your company?
Well, I would pick them both.
You pick them both? Okay.
I mean, because I don't believe that people cost money.
Okay.
The only company that would only hire one of them is a company that doesn't understand that people don't cost money.
Got it.
You need to invest in people, okay? You need to invest in people. You need to be willing to fail with people. You need to be you need to be able to keep expanding your company so people are like, wow, man, things are growing here. A big mistake with companies in America, for instance, is people try to stay small, little tiny companies, and they try to stay tiny. Little, small, right? Poquito. You say poquito, little, tiny? Yeah.
Poquito, muy bien.
You want to expand. I would hire both guys.
Okay, great. O sea, él contrataría directamente a las dos personas si tuviera alguien que cierra muy bien y que vende muy bien. Okay, Alfonso made a good question regarding, you have several companies, you have a lot of know-how in how to do businesses, in finding niches where you can make money. And you know a lot of companies in very different niches. If you would need to make money fast in an ethical way, what product would you sell and in what niche?
I mean, there's so many problems in the world. Like, if you solve a problem, you'll get money. The bigger the problem you can solve, the more money you get. So sales basically takes place. The only reason anybody ever buys anything is to solve a problem. Even if it's a piece of art. The guy buys, there was a report of some guy buying a $5 million piece of art recently. He's trying to solve a problem.
Yeah.
He no longer values his money. He's got a wall that he wants a piece of art on. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's he wants to impress someone. Maybe he's worried about, he's in Argentina or Venezuela. He's worried about his cash being worth nothing. So people are trying to solve problems. People will buy condos in Miami, for instance. Guy buys a $32 million condo. Never moved into it. Why? Trying to solve a problem. So I don't think there's one niche or one market. If you can solve problems, the bigger the problem you solve, the more money you're going to make. The faster you can solve those problems, the more money you're going to make. Just look for a place where you can ethically solve big problems and make things better for a lot of people, and you're going to make money.
Great. O sea, todo se reduce al final, cuanto más grande el problema, más dinero habrá en ese mercado, porque la gente al final paga por solucionar un problema. Es así de claro y así de sencillo, ¿eh? Genial, genial. Muy bien, pues perfecto, muy bien, llegamos ya casi al final, ¿no?
Sí,
Perfecto, bravo.
Muy bien, español es muy bueno. Oye, ¿nos podría contar algo de su libro?
Eso queríamos decir, ¿no? El libro de Vendes o no, que es desde luego muy bueno. Yo pienso que sería bueno que nos contara acerca del libro.
So, Vendes o Vendes. We know sell or be sold. You have it already translated in Spanish. So we thought, how can we bring more of your know-how into the Spanish-speaking community? And although not everything is translated, but I think you already have some plans for the Spanish-speaking market, because it's huge and they're hungry to and even to invest in how to sell, how to close, all the information that, for example, you can provide in that area. Sell or be sold. In Spanish, where can people get actually a copy of that book? Is it available digitally, physically? How can we help you get these books into the Spanish market?
Well, I mean, we moved to Miami, just so you know. I moved from California to Miami because I wanted access to South America. And because I very much value the Hispanic market, the Spanish market. I want to help it. I think that it needs help.
It does.
I think that you guys have not been given great information for years about how to expand your businesses. We're very much a global company, so we're very, very interested. All our visual video content has been translated into Spanish as the first language.
Wow.
First translated language. All our videos, 2,000 videos.
Wow.
And
already translated into Spanish?
Yeah, they're translated, ready to go. All you got to do is go down, pick Spanish as the language.
Wow.
And thank you, Robert. So that's one way. And number two is we should get all the books translated in Spanish. You know, that's something that has to get done.
Okay, so sell or be sold can be delivered. It's already in Spanish, and people can order it through grandcardone.com.
You can't get. I think you get that at Amazon, or do you get it through our agreement in Mexico? Maybe. Yeah, we have an agreement with a group out of Latin America, so I can get you data on that. I'll find out where we can get access to the book.
Perfect. We would love to put the link below the interview so people can go and get it, read it. Alfonso has read it in Spanish. I've read it in English. It's just an awesome book. It's a must book to read for everybody that really wants to increase their business, knows how to sell, the strategies, mindset, etc. So really, really valuable. And we'll put that link in order so people can buy it through Amazon or wherever provider that you guys have in Mexico. So awesome. Grant, we already saw that it worked perfectly. We just thought, what can Grant have from Spain that's typical from Spain? And we said, okay, what better than cava? That's the Spanish champagne. So in France, they call it champagne. In Spain, we call it cava. Some of them say it's even better than champagne. You'll judge it at the end when you drink it. And then a Spanish wine, something special. And we said, enjoy it. So when you enjoy it, please send us a pic and tell us how it was, okay?
Okay. Hey, thank you guys so much. Let me just tell you, the reason I accepted this interview was because I saw one of your other interviews, and I was very impressed with it.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you for reaching out to us. Thank you for having me on your show.
Okay, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much, and we hope to have some more news regarding the Spanish translation of the books, of your products, and hopefully that we can have access to.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Grant.